Hey everybody, I got a serious video here. You know, I just don't know how to start it. The county that I live in is kind of in the middle between Houston and Beaumont. You got Baytown down south, Cleveland up north, and our COVID cases have skyrocketed here. Our courthouses are shut down because the people in the courthouse is getting it. 7 employees at our local Walmart has it. I don't know any of the details. How long have they had it? What do they do? Are they stalkers? Did they touch a lot of stuff that other customers touched? We don't know. I don't know anything yet other than that. And yeah, I'm worried. I'm real worried. You know, I've got one good lung. As soon as I got home, I went in and took my temperature. It was fine, 98.3. I was on the phone with Reagan. He took his temperature while I was talking to him. His was 98.3. But this is, when is this going to end, guys? How many people is it going to take? How many of my friends is it going to take? How many more of my friends is it going to take, you know? I am I'm taking all the precautions I can, my mask. I go through a whole bottle of alcohol every day when I can't get to soap and water. I know soap and water is the best thing to do. I'm to the point where I'm doing my hands, my arms, my face, you know, and that's even without being really around anybody. I just get a fear that it's in the air and I'm trying to kill it. Kill the virus. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This world is the whole freaking world, not just us. We got the protesters, people ripping down statues all over the United States. They don't even know why they're doing it. They're just doing it. There's a lot of young kids. You know, if you look at the protesters, they're young. Did y'all see the one where they were praying? It's a bunch of people in a circle praying, and they got beat up. One of the elderly guys got beat up really bad, because they were praying. So I don't understand it. Every one of our hospitals in Houston, our town, Beaumont, Baytown are full right now. One of the ladies that come down with the COVID, they wound up taking her to Lufkin, Texas, a good 3.5 hour drive. So now we're being told that the doctor's going to be pretty much the executioner, I guess, the judge, jury, executioner, or however they say that he's going to decide whether you need to go to the hospital or not. If you're elderly or have medical issues and you probably won't make it, they're not going to waste a hospital bed, basically. You're going to go home and quarantine yourself until you can't go no more. That's what I was told today. But I'd love to grab my wife and family and lock them up. Say we're not going out. We're going to survive on what we have until this is over with. But who knows? Who knows when this is going to be over with? It might be 2 years from now. It might be next year. They have no vaccine in sight. The vaccines that they have tested have killed some people. They don't tell us that. I feel like this is the end of times, guys. I'm worried sick for everybody. My wife is the one that's got the level head. She has really brought me back down to earth. Because if I could have my way, I would lock us up in the house and say we're not leaving this neighborhood. But we're not leaving our yard, basically. Not just the neighborhood, but our yard. And what do? You do everything you can to protect yourself and protect your family, but it's not enough. You know, my friends and stuff went and had a big party at the out of town. They said they social distanced and everything. I don't know if they did. And you know, everything I do, you touch a doorknob going into a store. I had to go use the restroom today. There was no restroom, so I had to go use a gas station restroom. As soon as I touch that door, I sanitize. I get into the restroom, I sanitize the commode seat, I sanitize the handles, I sanitize the doors. Did I miss something? I pray to God I didn't miss anything. And then got out of the store, I sanitized myself up real good, my hands and my face and my arms. Even some of my clothing, I sanitized if I felt like my clothing might have touched something. I know it's an overkill. I know some of y'all are going to laugh and kind of make fun of me. There's a lot of people that I've lost a lot of friends over this. And I'm still losing friends. I got one now that he's a real dear friend. He just doesn't think he just thinks it's all political game. And it very well could be. But I still see people dying from it. He doesn't want to wear a mask. He doesn't want the governor to shut everything down. He said that we ought to kick that governor out of Texas. And I said, look at it like this. I said, the governor can't win either way. I said, he was a good governor when we elected him. And I still feel like he's a good governor. He's shutting a lot of bars and restaurants down right now. It's making everybody mad. And a lot of recreational stuff he's shutting down. And I said, look at it like this. I said, if he, as a governor, says we're not shutting anything down, we're going to leave everything open, and more people get sick and more people die, they can easily say, well, Governor, if you would have done this, if you would have shut everything down, we would be living right now. But you see what I'm saying? And he's shutting things down to save our lives because we're too ignorant to follow social distancing, and we're too ignorant to wash our hands, and we're too ignorant to use sanitizers and masks. That's why he's doing it. But people are hating on him right now. There's all kinds of memes out there of him getting, you know, thrown off cliffs and all kinds of stuff because he's shutting everything down. He hasn't nearly shut down. If I was his governor, I would have shut everything down. Everybody stay home for 14 days, 21 days. No movement whatsoever. Nothing. I know that can't be done. I know we still have to have police and fire and all that stuff, and chemical plants have to stay running to produce the fuels. But if I was governor, I'd shut it down. I promise you I would. I'm shaking because I'm upset and don't know how to express my words. My words always come out before I think. And it's not good because I say things all the time that get me in trouble. I speak before I think. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole thing. I mean, it's not just here, it's everywhere, and it's getting worse every day. You know, at the beginning of all this, they were, oh, as soon as summer hits, the COVID's going to go away. The COVID can't last in the heat. Well, it seems like it's thriving a little bit better in the heat than it did in the cold. I know the cold was the beginning. We were just getting it, but now it's hot, and it's just we're getting more cases now than we were when it was cold, but it was just starting when it was cold. So what's going to happen when it does get cold? Is it going to triple? I had somebody tell me the other day that everybody is eventually going to get it. Everybody is eventually going to get it some way or another. Airborne, through your mail, through your food, touching something by accident that you didn't mean to touch. I tend not to believe that. I believe that I won't get it. And I know y'all see me out and about doing what's, like me and Reagan going to the Army surplus and going to the flea market. But y'all didn't see what we were doing. Y'all didn't see how much we were protecting ourselves from. Literally, I went through a whole bottle of hand sanitizer that day, 80% alcohol. And it's still, what if that's not enough? What if I touched something or bumped against something and got it on me and didn't see it? I think about that, and I hope y'all are thinking about that too. So at this point, we're down to where all we can do is pray. If we get it, we make it through it, and our loved ones make it through it. But this world is definitely changing right in front of our eyes. And I believe it is going to get worse. I would not be one bit surprised if we had a civil war. There's so much hatred out there and so much going on, it just wouldn't surprise me one bit. And that's what I'm tending to think, that's where we're leading to. It's just, I don't know if it's political. I don't know if it's God cleaning the earth. I don't know. I know that the virus was man-made, and I hope God takes care of that man that made that virus, or men, or group, or whatever it was, because he's killed a lot of people, or they have, whoever did it. I hate making videos like this because I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to tell y'all how I feel. And I feel a lot of hurt. I feel a lot of heartbreak and a lot of worry for everything and everybody. See the chickens over there? Not a care in the world. They don't know that a virus is going around killing people right now. They're just out there snacking on their little snacks, taking it easy, living the day. They depend on me to feed them and take care of them and make sure that no harm comes their way. I kind of wish we were like chickens, but not chicken, because chicken is not a chicken. I don't know why they come up with that term, because a chicken will protect its babies when a big old hawk is coming down to kill it. It'll jump on top of them and protect them. So they're not chicken at all. They're very brave. But anyway, guys, I'm not filming myself today because I look like I just don't look good. But I don't even laugh that much anymore. I remember we used to all laugh at work and tell jokes and have a good time, and everything is so serious now. There's no laughing or cutting up. Even amongst my family members, it's just serious. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. No joking. And I try to make somebody laugh every day, and it's hard to do now with what we're living in. But anyway, guys, God bless y'all. And I do seriously mean tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know what tomorrow brings. And another thing that scares me the most is if you do have the COVID, they take you from your family. And if you don't make it, then you lie in a hospital bed, conscious, knowing what's going on, dying, not able to say goodbye to your loved ones, not able to hold your loved one's hand while you're passing. And then they can't have a funeral for you, so you're kind of alone on that too. Anyway, guys, God bless y'all. Have a good night.